To move PractiCAD entities in AutoCAD. All entities in PractiCAD and AutoCAD can be moved in a variety of ways. The first way is to use a standard AutoCAD move tool. On my ribbon, it happens to be here. In the standard AutoCAD ribbon, the move tool is actually under the home panel. You can also type in move in your command line, and that will also activate the AutoCAD move tool. AutoCAD allows a variety of commands to move things in specific directions. Notice currently that I have the tip of this duct exactly 2 feet over from this corner point of the wall and 2 feet up. If we would like to move this duct further, we can click on the duct. And then we can come up to the AutoCAD Move tool and click on Move. When we do this, AutoCAD is going to ask us for a question that says specify base point or displacement. Here I must choose the corner point I want AutoCAD to hold when I move this. So if I wanted to move this object by the top left point, I would pick this spot. I'm going to click once to select the displacement point. Now I'm holding the duct by this point and the crosshairs are there. Now I can do either two things. I can either hold the duct in a direction we'd like to move. For example, I'm holding it to the right and I'm now going to type in 24 for 24 inches. Remember, if you're working with your format in units, in architectural, you will be typing in feet and inches. I am currently under format, units, or drawing setup. I'm working under inches. So I'm going to just hold in the direction I want to move. I have typed in 24, and when I hit enter, it moves the duct over 24 inches. If I click on the duct again, I'm going to grab the move tool. Once again, I'm going to select the corner point, hold it in the upward direction, and type in 24. And now it moves it 24 inches up. Now if we measure, we would be exactly 4 foot on both the X and Y coordinates. The other thing AutoCAD does is allow us to move duct by giving X, Y, Z commands. For example, instead of doing what we just did in 2 motions, we're now going to bring this duct back to the corner point. Starting from this corner point, we're going to move the duct 24 over on the X and 24 on the Y, but we're going to do it in one command. To do that, we're just going to click on the duct, click on the move tool, and then we're going to pick our displacement. Always read the command line. It's telling you exactly what questions you need to answer. We're going to pick this displacement point, and then I'm going to start typing in X, Y, Z. Now, if we'd like to move 24 on the X and 24 on the Y, we must type in 24, 24, 0 for the Z. One very important point to note is that if you go to move using X, Y, Z, we must use the @ symbol before we put in those commands. For example, I'm going to type in @ 24, 24, 0 in my command line. Now when I hit enter, it moves the duct up 24 inches in both directions. Once again, by measuring with our dimension tool, we can see that the duct has been moved up 4 foot and 4 foot, another 2 foot in each direction from the corner point. If we do not use the @ symbol, AutoCAD is going to take the base point that you held your entity by and move it to that X and Y coordinates on the actual grid. Imagine the entire drawing is on a grid starting from 0, 0 in the bottom left corner, going all the way up to your higher limits. It would actually put the corner of this duct at 24, 24 on that grid if you don't use the @ symbol. So very important. Now you can also move duct in PractiCAD using AutoCAD without even touching the move tool. To do that, you just click on the duct or the entity you'd like to move and then grab it by the node. These nodes are made available by PractiCAD. Once I grab something by the node, I can just drag it in the direction I want and type in 24 and then hit enter. Once again, if I want to drag it down, I can drag it down, type in 24 and hit enter, and it'll move it in that direction. You can also use the XYZ commands. I'm going to grab the node, and I'm just going to start moving the duct in any direction here. And I'm going to type in @ 24, 24, 0. Once again in the command line, it says @ 24, 24, 0. And then I'm going to hit enter. and it will move it exactly 2 feet over and 2 feet up. Obviously, to go left and down, we'd use negative numbers. This is how to use the move tools in AutoCAD and PractiCAD.